What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. I'm driving in my car. Remember when I used to drive like all the time and vlog? Well, here we go again. Tarun Shetty has just driven to, I'm going to do that commercial next week. So what happens before you shoot anything is they have a fitting, which means you have to go and try on clothes so the client can approve it. Usually it's different options. So I had to like try on 3 different options. It was in Fort Lauderdale, which is a few hours from my house actually, but I said whatever, let's just play ball. I feel like that's a secret to working in Hollywood or acting. You kind of have to be complacent. You can't be bitching. Not at this level. I mean, I know I've worked with famous people and they just complain their asses off, but they have more leverage. I don't have leverage, so I have to just smile and be like, okay, haha, try on this one? What color? Okay, I'll do it again. You know, just smile, don't complain, and then hopefully they report back to your agent that I did a good job, and then I work with them again. I have gotten multiple jobs just being a nice guy on set. Also try not to hit on the other models or a photographer. That's a big plus. But it felt okay to be working again. I mean, I really haven't been in front of the camera. I mean, my own camera, yes, actually a phone. But I really haven't worked in front of a camera in a few years, so it feels good to just do something, anything, again, to be honest with you. I was so just pushed this week. I'm not going to do any stand-up till Saturday in East Chicago or wherever the hell I'm going. I'm just going to take a few days off and just write when I get home and go to the gym, because as I've said before, I have to be shirtless for this shoot. And the other model guy walks in, right? It's like 2 or 3 of us were like executives. I can't say too much about it, but one of the guys must be like pushing 60. This guy is jacked. Like, I was like, what the? This guy looks like Stallone. You know, like Stallone looks like now. He's like 76 with like doing steroids and shit. Like, this guy was jacked, and I was like, oh my god, I am not nearly as beefed up as that dude. But so I was like, I gotta go home and lift 20-pound dumbbells or something when I get home, or maybe find some emergency steroids and just show up next week with like 50 pounds of muscle. If you work enough as a model, you don't really mind changing in front of people. Sometimes you show up at shoots and they're like, hey, go change behind that telephone pole. I'm like, all right, sure. And I've seen chicks walk around in their underwear and stuff, and people are like, man, that's so exciting. I'm like, no, not really. You kind of get used to it. It's not like I'm there. I really have no desire to hit on models or sleep with models, because usually I don't really have a lot in common with them. Not saying that's absolute, but nowadays it takes something special for me to even like be remotely interested in having a conversation with you. So I have when I went today, I was sitting with some other model next to me, some girl, and I didn't even say anything to her. I was like, I'm just here to do my work, nothing else. And I think that's the best way to approach Hollywood work. Be professional. I mean, who wants to be that sleazebag on set? There are all these stories now in Hollywood of these like exec producers, like that guy Josh Whedon, what do you make? Like Buffy or something? He's a big director, but all these stories have come out how like he's just abusive with his power, and of course Harvey Weinstein. I'm sure it was always a thing, but it's a thing right now where you can get called out for it, and I definitely want to keep my nose clean. Nor do I have any interest, honestly. Like, if some girl said that, oh, you hit on me, I'd be like, yeah, prove it. What are you talking about? There's 0 evidence I ever hit on you. I don't even want to be here. You think I want to hit on you? This takes me back to my very first modeling shoot. I think I was like 10 years old, in New Hampshire, and this photographer scouted me, and he was like, hey, that kid has a nice smile. And it was for like some kind of like animal backpacks. And so I remember, I didn't even know what it was, but for some reason I went along with it. And I remember going to this photographer's like studio, and I remember just crying the entire time because I hated it. Like, I just, you know, they make you like stand still, and it's just not fun as a kid. Like, I just want to go outside and play basketball, and I'm gonna stand there with a animal backpack and a safari hat. It's like, they're so stupid. But then the photo actually came out pretty well, and it was framed in my bedroom for years. God knows what my mom did with that photo. I mean, I'm never going to find out now. But that was my first modeling shoot. So maybe this was my calling all along. And of course, I've talked about how I was modeling in my 20s, and then I was looking into like going overseas. I was always looking for green lights in my life. And I was like, man, this modeling shit is just coming easy to me. And then it didn't come easy to me. It just stopped coming. It's give and take with Hollywood. You take it when it comes, and you hope that it sparks. I mean, there's so many actors out there who started as a model, right? Like Ashton Kutcher, wasn't he like a model? I think even Jason Statham, am I saying his last name right? That action hero from Trainspotters, the bald head, like that guy was a model, you know? Like, it's actually a great launching pad. I mean, look, all the Indian superstars who come out of the Miss Universe pageant. Like, you think those chicks can act? No. But it got them on a national platform, and they're off and running. It helps to get in the door, and if you can act somehow, which I can, I'm a good comedy actor, you know, you're moving, you're making money. If you want to get into modeling, all you have to do is just take some Polaroids, send it into some, you know, modeling agencies, and they'll call you in. Or go to like open calls. I used to do that too. Remember going to Ford Modeling Agency? I mean, I vlogged this. I know I did. And they like rejected me. They were like, you're too old. And I was like, what? I'm like 32 or something. And they just showed me the door. So be prepared for rejection. Anyways, I'm excited to do the shoot. It'll be fun. My dad wants to come too. He was like, hey, are you gonna go to Fort Lauderdale? Can I come? I was like, sure, Dad. You want to come? Why not? Maybe he can model too. We'll do the commercial together. That'd be nice. But I'm just going to enjoy this drive. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.